Hello everybody, welcome back to the Isle. Today's video is a bit of an interesting one. I was recording Ceratosaurus, a Ceratosaurus video, just to get some content out there. And, yeah, then I just started hearing these screams in the distance. Now, I was growing the Ceratosaurus before this all dropped. I think the devs just switched it on, because I checked after the update if Allo was enabled, and it wasn't there. So I went with Cerato, and I was like, oh, okay, let's make a Cerato video. Then, this started happening. I'm just thinking to myself, no way, that Allo is up. So yeah, we're just going to check out now what this sound is. I know, now, this is me in the future, of course, I know now that they are Allosaurus. But this was really surprising to me at the time. So yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I'll see you guys later. Now, on our way to check out the mysterious cries in the distance, I had to get some water first, because, gotta be healthy. Food was a real struggle for me, actually, growing up as a Cerano. I don't know what it was, but nothing was spawning. No goats, no deer, nothing. So food was a real struggle. It was infuriating how there was just no goats. I wanted goats, there was none. Not a single one. I was so hungry. So there was some aloes close by, as you just heard. So instead of chasing that rabbit, I decided to go after bigger prey. I did feel kind of bad, just like immediately spawn killing these babies who are just jumping in and playing the dance for the first time, especially after it's just been added, I felt a little bad. But at the same time, it kind of felt, I don't know, vindicating, I guess, being a Cerano and killing all these Allos. Because, in a lot of paleo media, Cerato's portrayed as being an Allo's basically an Allo's toy, like gets thrown around and bashed by Allo's left, right, and center. So it's kind of, it's kind of like, while I can, I'm being the nightmare. I was hungry too, so I mean, Serrano's got to eat, man. Now, as you can see, I was still hungry. I could hear a lot of targets down this way, so I thought I'd go see what the ruckus was. Why they're making such a big noise. Got his ass! Shame I couldn't get to the others, but this is still one. I am fully leaning into the monster aspect of Cerrano here. Come back here, you little shit! Let's get rid of it. Lost him. I was gonna say, I really like how the fog kind of looks on the mountainside. It's really moody. It really sets the mood, and I love how the sunlight goes, like, interacts with it. It's really nice. This game definitely has beauty going for it. Yeah, these allos, they make it so easy to find them. Like, I'm doing injustice here when I'm killing these guys. I'm teaching them a lesson to not spam calls.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, dinner. After a while, I actually managed to find some dead deer, which is a good sign for me. There's probably allos to kill in the area as well. But, I was finally able to get a little bit of diet, so my Zerata isn't super unhealthy. You can also hear some noisy juvenile allos chatting up a storm nearby, so keeping an ear out for them because, you know, it means more food for me. It's hard to spot them amongst all this foliage in the dark, but I can still sniff them out, and of course they keep making it easy for me because they're screaming. It actually took a bit of tracking to even find them. They were being noisy, but they were moving around a lot, so I had to like sniff and follow their footsteps.
Hello?
Like I said earlier, it's actually really hard for me to keep track of them through these bushes in the dark, so I assume they got away, which they did for now. But it didn't take long for me to pick up their scent again. The bush is trying to hide, I see. I'm not going to get very far with my sensitive nose. Oh, hello there! A successful track and kill. Sometimes the tracking system in this game is really, really fun. I like it a lot. Oh my god. I'm stuck in a rock. God fucking damn it! Now this is a problem. You gotta wait 10 minutes until I can try to unstuck again. Let's hope I don't die of thirst before then. God fucking damn it. Coming back from my errand while waiting, I still couldn't use the command. I was so stuck, I was supposed to just scream for help, hoping that a T-Rex would come by and just kill me in my misery. This is a real problem, man. I don't think there should be a whole 10-minute cooldown on an unstuck. A cooldown makes sense, because you don't want people just using unstuck to get out of a fight. But maybe just like a 5-minute cooldown, half the time. That will probably save so many hours and lives. Just 5 minutes. You don't need 10. 5 minutes is all you need. Luckily, by the grace of the gods, after a few resets of the server, I was able to unstuck my way out. Within the nick of time as well. I just managed to get a drink before I died. It was close. Now, we're hunting again, looking for something, because we are in bad shape after being stuck in a cliff for like 15 minutes. And headphone users? That's a T-Rex, by the way. That low rumbling that sounds like it's getting closer and closer and is right in your ear, that's a T-Rex. I love the paleo call. That is easily the scariest call in the game. Because it sounds far away, but it's so loud. And it sounds like it's right in your ear at the same time. It's like a sound of impending doom. I finally found some carcasses to eat, and I don't know what the hell happened to them. It's like they got grabbed on one end by something and like swung around until they just stretched out. This is this is quite funny actually. I think the devs should maybe actually add that as a way of deforming a corpse in this game. People just being like stretched out like that. Because that can happen. Of course, it should be a bit more bloody with like rips and tears, but I think that should be a cool way to kill things in this game. Stretching them out like that. There's a big Rex over there. Look at him. These deep rumbling calls. It's just so cool that Rex is here now. Allo too, but that's like the face of the game right there. Look at that. A T-Rex walking over the horizon. That's so cinematic. Oh, I love when I can appreciate these animals from a distance and just see them walking around as dinosaurs. I had this feeling when Triceratops was first added to. Like, seeing my first herd of Triceratops just walking around, it really made me feel like I was in the Mesozoic, seeing a herd of giant ceratopsians. And it's the same seeing that Tyrannosaur just on the prowl. It's really amazing. After all that, I went to the Delta. Spotted a little guy trying to sneak across the river. Poor dude had no hope. I felt kind of bad, but I mean, I was hungry. Afterwards, I was strolling down the river when I heard something big coming up behind me. I thought it was an allo or something like that, but I was kind of wrong. At first, I was ready to fight, but then I realized this is a prime target. I am majorly out of my league here, so my only hope was to run for the water. Serrato is a much bigger swimmer than Allosaurus, so that would be my only chance to escape. I managed to survive for now. That was really lucky that I was by the water. After I'd regained my stamina and healed, I came across this Tyrannosaur family who had a big carcass that was rotting. I tried to make friendly with them since they couldn't eat that carcass anymore anyways, and it's kind of my job as the island cleanup crew to, finish it up. So I was trying to, just let them know I didn't mean any hostility, I just wanted to have a bite. The Tyrannosaurs very kindly moved on and let me have the carcass, which made me really happy. It was really nice of them. They didn't have to do that, but I really appreciate that they did. It's nice that there are some people that, know that as Tyrannosaurus, it's my job to eat the rotting food that they can't eat, and they let me do it. So I was finally getting my diets up and finally becoming a healthy Tyrannosaurus. I doubt I'll be getting Prime because I've been unhealthy for most of my life and struggling and fighting to survive. But that doesn't matter anymore. What matters to me now is the fact that I'm alive and I'm better than I ever was. The comeback story will be insane for this Ceratosaurus. We need to think of a name for this Ceratosaurus. So, anyone in comment section, help me come up with a name for my Ceratosaurus. A beautiful new day, and our Ceratosaurus is thriving. We're full, we're happy, and for the first time in this Cerato's life, we're able to just relax and enjoy life. We're not fighting for survival, we're not running for our lives, we're not stuck in a damn cliff dying of thirst. We are thriving. We can finally live. It's been so long fighting and running and hiding and starving that I've almost forgotten what it was like to just be able to sit down and take a breath. It feels great. Now we can go off on an adventure for our final goal with this guy, and that is fighting a subadult Allosaurus. I want to take one on and see how Cerato can handle an Allo that doesn't pin him to the ground. Probably not very well, but that's kind of the goal. But that'll have to wait till next time. Tune in next time for the fight of your lives. Thank you all so much for watching. This video has been kind of hectic, but it's been fun. I actually feel it feels kind of cool having gone through all that hardship and then finally like earning an easier life in the end, you know, coming out on top in the end. Surviving a prime Carno, woo, that was a good one. And then, of course, being stuck in a cliff by a miracle of God, we got out of that. Yeah, this was interesting. I started playing this Cerato right as Allo was enabled. I had this guy before Allo was enabled as a baby. So all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just start hearing Allo's cries in the distance. I would even like to go out on a limb and say that I'm the first one to have killed an Allosaurus. I'm probably the first person to kill an Allo. There, I said it. That being said, thank you everyone so much for watching. This video is a bit longer than the others, but I still hope you tuned it, watched the whole thing, because, you know, I put a lot of effort into it. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.